Yes, guys, welcome back to another episode of Flex. Yes, of course, I am your host for today. My name is Phillip Josef, and indeed, we are still in the month of Easter. And just guess what? Today, we are joined by a special guest, track runner, Jefelino Kautondokwa, 100 meter, 200 meter, and 400 meter. An individual who has been making a name for himself in the past couple of years. Of course, we will be joined in studio by him shortly, right after this break.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
Yes, guys, as I mentioned, we are joined in studio today by Jefelino Kautondokwa. As I said, he is a track runner, all the way from Augustinium Secondary School. Jefelino, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great, man.
Yeah.
It's lovely to have you in studio today. As I mentioned, you just came back from a lovely weekend. You achieved a gold medal in the senior athletics, which is really a remarkable achievement. But before we dive into that, just give us a background of, where you came from, how it was growing up, and how you just got into the sport.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Jefelino Kautondokwa. I'm currently now at Augustinium High School, and my background from childhood, I always liked sprinting. I like running. I never knew one day I would become an athlete. All I knew is I will be famous one day, and I believe myself. I knew I can run.
Yeah.
Back then at all of Palmer Primary School, that's where it all started. Where we're running under 10, and then I used to be fast. I used to live with my boys, and it was all about fun. That's all about fun. But now, we're chasing dreams. I noticed.
So, okay, sorry to just interrupt you there, but what did they refer you as? Did you have like a nickname, in primary? Because I know a lot of athletes, especially the track runners, if someone always comes fast, usually they always call him Netman or Speeding Bullet or Speedy Gonzalez. Like, what nickname did you have in primary or in secondary?
Yeah, good question. Well, they started calling me No Time to Waste.
No time to waste.
No time to waste. And then when I came in high school, they started to call me Bolt Kid.
Yeah.
Usain Bolt, since Usain Bolt is the fastest. And I was the fastest in high school. Back then at CJ Brand, and now as well at Augustinium Secondary School. So they call me Bolt Selite, which means like the fastest kid. Yeah.
But like, so as an athlete, as a track runner, I know basically then it was a bit difficult, especially starting off. I bet you were maybe all over the place in terms of your running style whatsoever. Because I remember when we had, I think it was a week ago or 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, we had an informal type of conversation, and you mentioned that you only started taking the sport seriously like about 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, and that's when you started improving your running style, the adjustments to, when you're on the 100-meter track, the 200, when you come to the curve and whatsoever. So just tell us why and what motivated you to take the sport serious.
Yes, 2 years ago, I started working out. On my own in a government place. And then that's where I met this other guy called McDuff. He always used to train on his own.
Was he an athlete?
Yeah, he's an athlete.
Okay.
Till today, he's an athlete. He always used to train, and he will be training on his own, like running every day, constantly, every day. Then one day, I went to him and I spoke to him that, can you get me a form from your club? Then maybe I can join you. since I knew I was fast,
Yeah.
I just didn't know where to start. And then, yeah, I think that was my beginning. And then he brought me the form, I filled it in, he took it to the coach, and yeah, I went in the club. The first day, it wasn't easy because I felt like quitting.
But why though? Is it because the other guys were faster than you, or because you felt kind of left out?
I felt kind of left out, and yeah, they were good. They were good, way good than me. Because like coach said, I should join the team that was jogging on the tracks. Then it's for me to join the team. Those guys are running. They are not jogging. They are running, and then yeah, it was tough. But then I was still determined because I wanted to impress the coach, to show him that I can do it, and yeah. So I gave it my best. Then the coach was like, "Okay, you're good. I think we can take you." And yeah, that's how I joined the team.
Okay. So clearly you had no time to waste. But speaking of adjustments and everything else, just tell us, how did the team welcome you then, when you started joining? Because I know obviously as an athlete, sometimes when you sort of have this raw talent and you come into a team or an atmosphere where you find these guys who have perfected their techniques and everything else, just how did the team accommodate you? As you mentioned, it wasn't easy at first, but with time, how long did it take to you to
I'll say it took me a year and a half.
A year and a half. So when you started off, these guys just used to leave you behind.
Used to leave me a gap, way behind, and yeah, when I started doing my drills with them, I mean their drills are perfect, and I'm still learning. I didn't know in athletics there's such things, drills and stretching and whatnot. But then I came to learn as we started working out with them, and yeah, it was all about fun, and like for them, they always used to tease me because the moment they know it's my turn, they know it's comedy because they know I cannot do drills, I cannot do anything perfect. So they teased me, but then that didn't put me down because I was like, you guys are all here, so yeah, this is the beginning. Just give me a couple of months, then I'll get it right.
But then, after those months of you training and you showing that willpower and everything else, did you start seeing improvements? Did you start catching up on certain athletes?
Yeah, well, I didn't see it myself coming, but then my fellow athletes as well as the coach, they saw it, they changed me. They saw I'm changing my drills, they're getting right, and I'm getting faster now, and I'm getting all the drills perfect, and all the techniques to be fast. And yeah, and also the most thing is that the coach also like empowered me. Like when he noticed that I was good, he started to pressure me, and yeah, I got all the drills, and now everything is piece of cake.
Yeah, so it's a whole different story now.
It's a whole different story now.
Speaking of that encouragement and just the coach being behind you and everything else, can you just take us through your support base? Like, how has your family supported you or your friends in your sporting career?
Yeah, well, from my family side, I believe like no one till today, no one believed in me. Like they didn't know what's my talent actually. But then I knew myself, and for them this like, no, I like playing too much, and that's it's wasting time of my education. And I mean, they believe that success is all about education. It's never about talent. And yeah, it was hard for me because no one believed in me, especially my mom. She always thought maybe it's a waste of time, and I'm not getting time to do my academics. But then, like when we were supposed to go to Botswana, that was my first travel out.
That's for the Zone 5, Regional Zone 5?
For the athletics that day. I had to, all I needed for my mom was permission. But then she kinda rejected it because she was like, you can't go because she feels like it's not safe. But then also that she thought I'll just not do it well because I might not have time for my education and all that. But then my friend also, those that saw me and know about me, they kept on motivating me and encouraged me. Yeah, and mostly our best athlete, Maselingi.
Yeah.
Maselingi is one of the athletes that inspired me and also pushed me a lot. And yeah, the previous Saturday, she told me in the tracks, she was like, yeah, don't forget to be the game changer. Game changer, it's all about you starting late and then you finish first. That was the drill, and yeah, it's a good thing. And also Mboma also sponsored me with spikes. Because I didn't have spikes since I couldn't afford to buy them. But then, yeah, she was there. She said, "Don't worry, I think I'll get something for you." For me to see, it's brand new spikes. Yeah, I was really excited, and yeah, I wanted to show her that I'll push my best.
But like from your mom's side, I bet she was just trying to look out for you like any other mother would, especially in a country like Namibia where sports is not as recognized as other sports in other countries, and anything can happen to an athlete, for instance, so I just think she was just trying to look out for you just in case, God forbid, but things can happen, so you can at least have something to fall back on. You mentioned Beatrice Maselingi and Christine Boma, they've represented our country well at the highest level, the Olympics, the Commonwealth Games, the indoors, the outdoors, and whatsoever. But just tell us, how did it feel, training like them, obviously because they are
the best.
Yeah, they are the world-class stage. So just take us through how it is, training with elite athletes and how their mindset is,
Yeah, well, training with those two Beatrice Maselingi and Christine Boma, it was the best thing I ever had to do with them, because I felt like I'm becoming faster, just me around them already. I felt like I'm becoming faster, and yeah, it was a good feeling actually, and motivating, since they are doing good in their career, and everyone is pushing to be like them in life. And yeah, it was just whole fun, and yeah.
So with the likes of them, so they always push you towards achieving better. Obviously, as Maselingi said, she told you to be a game changer, so it just gets to show the potential she sees in you. Also, last time you mentioned that you also got a medal in South Africa, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Was that the silver or was it the gold?
That was the gold.
The gold medal, So you also, that was your personal best, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that was my personal best.
So how did you feel, after achieving that, of course?
It's a best feeling. I don't know how to explain, but yeah, it's the best feeling.
Yeah, because obviously when you represent your country at that level, and then
exactly.
Like, especially, sorry to interrupt you, but when you represent your country at such a level, and obviously it's kind of nerve-wracking at the same time, knowing that you're competing not against local athletes, but against athletes who have been training and who actually eat, breathe, and live, sports. So just take us through how you felt, like before and the after, how long did you train for? How did you feel like going, into the competition? That was obviously before the Botswana.
Before the athletic took part in South Africa, my coach told me that I'll put you in the seniors, since he believed that I'm fit enough to go with the seniors. And the good thing is that in our club, they are all the seniors, the seniors of the club and the juniors. So I was in the juniors of the club, but then I was the fittest from the side. So he was like, it will be a brilliant idea, me going with the seniors, since it's going to give me more competition and more knowledge and skills. And then when we went to South Africa, it was a whole scary movie, because I was nervous. Honestly, I was nervous. The thing is, I was the shortest.
The shortest?
On the track, I was the shortest.
Like in the Namibian team, or like?
No, like on my heat.
On your heat?
The heat I was
or against
with.
The other athletes, no? Okay.
Yeah. And those guys, they looked fast. They looked confident.
Fast,
and the fact that they didn't jumping my height, it gave me more tension, and I was like, will I do well today? But then I still didn't look down to myself. Yeah, I had a gunshot and I went with my pace. That was now 400 meters.
That was 400.
I was in the fourth line, and then the guys from on the 8th line, they had to pace me.
Yeah.
That whole cap, the first 300, the guys paced me with a distance.
Yeah.
But then in the last 100, I got energy, and yeah, I just pushed myself, and then for me to see, we reached. Let me say, we reached same time on the line. But then since the camera records who came first, yeah, I was recorded as first, and which was a miracle because
So
I couldn't believe.
It was a tight one.
It was
so
a tight
people
one.
didn't really know
They
who
didn't
came
know.
first.
Exactly.
So usually, because last time when we had a conversation, you mentioned that it's head first, right?
Yeah, head
rather
first.
than foot. So if my foot
Head
is in front,
Yeah.
and your head is
It's
in front of my, not actually, if my foot is in front of your head,
Yeah.
but my head is basically behind,
Yeah.
you come first.
I come
So it's all
first.
about the head.
It's all
that
about
finish
the
it,
head.
or just the upper body.
No, it's all about the head, cause mostly, cause according to Boma said that finishing, they mostly focus on your head. So the moment you hit the line with your head, it will be automatically you'll be the first one, cause the camera, it counts on your chest, and the moment you push your head towards the line, your chest is automatically on the line. And then so it was a bit tough since the guy from Botswana, he was the first guy
Yeah.
he stepped the line with the feet, and then I came in with the head, but we both came same time. So the camera, according to the camera, it says I was the first, and yeah, I could see I was the first, and yeah, it was proven I was the first, and then concluded that I was the winner.
And obviously, in that moment, it felt like the proudest moment of your life, having secured a gold medal for your country.
For the first time, running with the seniors,
Yeah.
with the big guys.
Yeah, with the big dogs.
The big dogs.
Yeah, exactly. But just so I want to go back on the criteria for making it for the senior team as a junior. So you mentioned that you have to be fit out of everyone else.
Yeah.
So even if you are the fastest and you're not fit, they go for the person who's fit,
Yeah.
but not the fastest. It's
Not
all
the
about
fastest.
fitness.
It's all about fitness.
And how does that help then? If this guy is faster,
Yeah.
but then you're not taking him because he's not that fit. Or let's say, for instance, if it's me and you, let's say you are faster than me, right? But then I'm fit, you are not fit.
Yeah. So for that, I'll say, okay, you are fit and I'm not fit. That it means like you are not yet on that stage. You can be slow, but you are fit. But then when you have the knowledge and the technique, let me say you are fast, but you don't have the technique, which is it's useless. Cause let me say you will run. Let me say if you don't have the technique of running 400, but you are fast, you won't be able to win 400. Cause you can start fast, but then you will die when it comes to the finish line. So it's all about fitness and also the techniques. If you know the techniques well, and you're dedicated, and yeah, according to the coach, if he's impressed with what you are doing during training, then you go.
Just to go back on the events you took part in last month or last year, to be specific.
Yeah.
Did you guys do the relay as well?
Yeah, we did the relay.
Oh, so was it a mixture of boys and girls, or was it just like, because I know usually when you do relay, it's usually a thing of, okay, males first and then females, or females first and then males, but in this case it was a mixture of
both. It was a mixture of girls, 2 girls at a team and 2 boys at a team. So the relay, in the relay team I was the slowest, and then we were with a big dog called Anana.
Anana.
Yeah.
He does high jump, right?
Yeah, he does high jump.
Okay.
And then for him, he's fast. So he had to start.
Yeah.
He had to start off, and then he will give a go. And then on our team we were 4, which was I, Anana, Masilingi, and Boma.
Yeah.
So since we knew that since we knew that I was the slowest, we decided to put me on the finish.
Yeah.
So I would be the one to take home.
Yeah.
So then Anana started, then he gave to Masilingi. Masilingi gave to Mboma, and then since that whole gap,
Yeah.
the first 300, it's fast. It's automatically that they will give me on the right time.
So we started
and
with
then-
the fastest.
Yeah, we started with the fastest, but then most of the people, we started with the slowest, and they put the fastest at
Yeah.
the end. So where I was at the finish, I was with the fastest from
Yeah.
other teams,
Yeah.
and I was the slowest. But then I believe that I'll come first because my first people, they are the one that started.
Yeah.
So obvious the whole way throughout, it will be fast for me.
Yeah.
And then the moment they give me, those guys are still behind, and I'll just finish on a good time.
So you finished up strong, eh?
Yeah, I finished out strong.
Yeah. So you guys came out first, right?
We came out first.
Okay, that's
First.
good, man. You secured a gold for yourself, and you also secured gold for
our
the
team.
relay team and for the
Exactly.
nation at large. But
Yeah.
it's good to see that you are taking the sport seriously, which is always good to see from young individuals like you. You know,
Yeah,
I just hope
indeed.
this year goes well for you. I hope you are injury free. And I just hope you get to make yourself proud, your family proud, as well as the nation, and your school as well.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. But yeah, it was lovely having you here, but unfortunately we will have to bring the show to an end.
Okay.
But like I said, and as I mentioned, I just hope, God be with you throughout your sporting career, and I hope you just achieve everything else. But yeah, it was nice having you here, Jeff.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sure.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Hallo Namibia, ons is by die kus en ons is lus.
Way over the Easter shot.
Okay. Okay, so excuse me. Yes, please, today you make sure that we are fed. Sorry, ek as jy.
Yes, of course, guys. That was Jeffelino Kautondokwa with us in studio today as he took us through his sporting career from the humble beginnings up until the international stage. As you heard that from him, he has achieved quite a lot. He's still looking forward to securing more medals for himself and for the nation at large. We just hope that he stays injury-free and he gets to accomplish all of the dreams he has in mind, and that gets to show that as an athlete you should have and show determination regardless of what people say, and of course you have to have that willpower. As he mentioned, it's all about trials and tribulations at the end of the day, and of course you have to dream big in order to achieve big. And that is all from me, your host for today. It was nice having you, nice seeing you. That is bye from the Flex team.